I'm shaking. The year is 2028 from Ted. You one day wake up, perhaps even by next year, and you see Bitcoin at 900k, Ethereum at 30k, and XRP at $23. What are you gonna do? What's your first move? Buy, sell, hold on for dear life, and hoping for higher prices? Wow, what a dream this would be, guys, right? Though, if Bitcoin were to ever go to this price, by the way, this money will flow heavy, and it'll just trickle down like this, guys. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Whatever prices we see here, multiply it by like 3 times. Okay, for the altcoins is my belief, and probably happen by next year, because it truly is time. I told you, BlackRock has been activated, but nobody listened to me. Literally nobody, not one person listened, because this isn't financial advice. You shouldn't. But please like today's video. I really much appreciate it, guys. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, because it seems like the bots need to buy. The bots need to buy in order for the higher time frames, such as the monthly, 3 weekly, 2 weekly, and weekly, not to get confirmed with a bearish divergence. If and when it does, the run will probably be, the run would have ended by then. It's funny to me that they ended the case because they needed some type of excuse to keep pumping it, right? And the bots have been activated, guys. Look at that. Look how the RSI is turning back up. That's literally what we said. But wait, XRPOD, you didn't call the Ripple versus SEC conclusion, did you? I indeed did. XRPOD called it to literally a T. Let me show you guys something. XRP on the hourly charts when it was at $2.97. This says this the move. This the path I said it will take. Right? You guys see? We were right here, guys. We were right here, and then we dumped. Right? We didn't go as high, but we did dump a bit, and then we did that. Literally the same thing that I showed in my chart. One more time. Look at that. Right? But I did draw it a little bit more volatile, but it did basically follow this path. But no, you didn't actually call the Ripple versus SEC case end. Oh no, I literally did. Listen to this. I tweeted this. I posted this video a couple days ago when XRP was at $2.93. Just listen, cryptos. Whenever this concludes, okay, this move right here, and it goes down like this, right here, I think they're gonna conclude the case finally. That was on the USDT.dominance chart. Did the move complete? It sure seems like it, right? And we're moving down, guys. I called that too. Did I not? Right, that was on the 5-day. I said whenever this move upwards completes, and when we start to fall, that's when they'll conclude the case. Not to mention we're on this moving average once again, folks, multiple times. We need this to break down. It's right now at 4.28%. Okay, we're not going to talk about that right now, but again, we're at a pivotal point in time. We're not going to let XRPOD off the hook because I just remembered, like what I showed on the USDT chart. What happened? This was on the USDT.dominance chart, guys. We were right here. We didn't go as crazy up, but we did go down after this move was completed, right? The greatest non-trader alive. What do? All we do is call it correctly. Precision. 100% accuracy. And then number 3, I just posted this earlier today. Certain charts are telling us that this next higher explosion is imminent, right? Like we talked about. So if you guys haven't watched these videos, I'll leave them in the description below, in the links in the description below, so you guys can investigate further, because we literally called it to a T. But could it truly be time? It truly could be time. From Stewart, the chief legal officer at Ripple. Following the commission's vote today, the SEC and Ripple formally filed directly with the Second Circuit to dismiss their appeals that end, and now back to business. That's it. Right, so it is official, guys. We got confirmation from Ripple right here. Then Vincent Van Cote said, wait, Ripple case, as I and many lawyers told you, is over. Both parties filed to dismiss the appeal. I swear if someone posts, yeah, but the court hasn't accepted it, I'm gonna scream. It doesn't matter if the court accepts or not. There is no plaintiff or defend and go to the court, and no motivation to appeal. And well done, lads. XRP reflecting strong price pump as a result. Listen to this though, right? Because LOL, the courts will accept it, so have no worries. There may be something from the court that confirms that the case number is closed, but that's it. Nothing else from either party. It's official, guys. Right? It is official, which means what opens now? The floodgates do. Quote, when the case is settled, this will give the seal of approval to central banks and other financial institutions to start using XRP through the XRP ledger, end quote. That's it. This has been activated. JP Morgan said if Ripple and XRP wins this case, That's it. It's going to get the biggest green light known to mankind. Less speculative than, for example, Tesla randomly deciding to purchase a large amount of bitcoins. Ironically, the SEC suing Elon Musk for securities frauds. Oh yeah, not to mention, the SEC sued Elon Musk once before, Tesla, and I think Amazon as well. And look where they're at right now. So the XRP Ripple just got the seal of approval today. That is, it's gonna blow up, guys. Right? It's gonna blow up. Here comes Attorney Jeremy. Ripple vs SEC equal done. Just came back to celebrate with you. Look at look at Attorney Jeremy, guys.
Got this, Dad. Damn.
He's just living life, very beautiful at this point in time, right? It's so crazy how the journey, like the journey has ended. It still hasn't registered in my mind, guys, in my brain. The journey has ended, but I guess a new one, a new path has revealed itself, right? And what is that path? I don't know. It seems like unknown-ish. It seems like unknown, a little bit, like hidden. Or who knows, full of full of mysteries and surprises. Who knows, right? We're definitely out of the mists. We're definitely out of the mist and the fog and the storm. XRP busts through 330. And look at all the net inflows coming in right now. You guys see when we have these net inflows, heavy, like what is that? 42 million. Crazy. Now remember, right. People are speculating about the cases has ended, right? ETFs will now go live shortly for XRP as well. There's a 200 to 600x multiplier, guys, of market cap, right? So if 40 million, for example, flows in just like today, guys, you multiply that by 200, right? And the market cap literally explodes. So it's gonna get crazy in my opinion. Wait, now I'm really understanding how significant the ETFs are, folks. I just thought about it. Right? People think about these ETFs like it's okay, it's gonna pump XRP, whatever. No, wait, I just had a realization because the multiplier we used for the market cap multiplier was 200x, right? The back on April 12th, guys, like $12 million was flowing in, and it pumped XRP about like $7 billion in market cap. Okay, it had a market cap increase about $7 billion, which was implying a 600x multiplier. And we just used a 200x multiplier. It was conservative, right? Which all these coins have some type of multiplier, guys. It's not 1-to-1, right? So if it was like 500x, guys, you know how explosive that'll be, right? When all these ETFs become active. And number two is that's why they're delaying it, because they don't want XRP to pump. That means it's literally price suppression. I repeat, right? It literally is. Wow, so they're gonna let loose whenever we see that massive explosive moment, guys. Okay, now talking about, so that was from one of my previous videos that I talked about the 500x multiplier, but just look how much money is gonna flow in, guys. Okay, now this right here is the Bitwise 10 crypto index fund, which XRP is included, if I'm not mistaken. Then again, you multiply it by like hundreds of x, right? An increase of market cap. Tony Valentino says BlackRock next, loading. That's how we're gonna head to $100. I'm not even kidding. This by next year. Okay, probably Elon Musk will talk about XRP as well. So fantastic things are on the horizon, guys. So just be ready with popcorn. Here comes another chart, a 2017 fractal update for XRP. So here's XRP on the daily, guys, and basically it's following the 2017 fractal to a T, right? It's showcasing that XRP will rise, it will consolidate a tiny bit, or rise again and consolidate a tiny bit, rise again, and then have this blow off top moments. It's $10, and that's by next month, September. That's fascinating because that's when the rate cut appears, September. When the rate cut appears, everyone will get fooled. That's what we have been speculating. Okay, so don't let it be you. This is XRP for Bitcoin as well, and same exact thing, right? The fractal, repeating, guys, that it's gonna blast through, right? Not non-stop either, because when XRP moves, it moves this fast, guys. So things are looking beautiful. Here comes from X-Force Global, and he tells us that we are in this explosive wave heading to worth $8.
Pullback in our latest update of some sort. We were also talking about where this wave 2 might end. We were looking for this 100%. You're looking for equality between waves A or waves W in this case, and looking for wave Y. Wave equality is something that we always look for when we're playing with the LA wave theory. The 100% zone is exactly what we had, and look at that. Lo and behold, we got a major price reaction off of those lows, and it looks like it's now continuing to the upside. So in my opinion, to take a pause with this video, look, study the wave counts here if you are an enthusiast for the wave theory. But if you're not, just know that this wave theory is now just working to the upside. Wave 3 is a good thing. 2 thumbs up basically. So this is just a quick update, emergency update. It looks like we are working for higher levels. We can work for some kind of bearish scenario here, but I really think that's not going to be happening. We did discuss the possibility for an A, B, and then a C to the upside that could end around the 138.2% zone. So the ultimate final boss, essentially, the bears do.
So basically, we're in this wave count, guys, that we're going to be blasting through the roof here, right? This is the perfect scenario that we go to like $5, consolidate, and keep blasting up. But then there's another bearish scenario, which is this one, though who knows what it's going to be at this point, right? For now, it's obviously bullish, guys. And we did say that it just looks bullish, right? It seems like the USDT dominant chart is going to fall below this moving average as well. And when it does, the fireworks season has begun. I'm not kidding. Fireworks season has begun. Momentum is coming in as well with these other indicators moving higher. Beautiful. Okay, good. Right. Wow. To be honest, guys, very weird bottom if you ask me. Because the last run was different than this run. It is a little bit different, guys, the structure that it's building. But nevertheless, it is bullish to be honest. Here comes Credible Crypto. We called this as well, right? It's going to move back up, and it did. We actually reported on that matter. So it's just fantastic, guys. And here comes Baba Cux. Congratulations, XRP Army. Congrats, XRP Army. There it is. So let's see what happens next. We called it literally 2AT. I said that the case will conclude when the move for this is done and we start to fall, right? Dump on this chart. They're going to conclude the case because they need an excuse to pump XRP. Because of the bearish divergences on the higher time frames, and they cannot let those be confirmed, because if they did, the run would be over, in my opinion. So basically, the bots have been activated. BlackRock is buying an S ton of XRP as we speak. You won't notice, and they won't ever say it out loud, because then it will literally explode to the highest order. But they're saving that for the ETFs later on. So literally, just hold on for dear life and do not do anything dumb at this point in time. Just hold and play the game, or don't. Not beneath your vice. What is this? See ya.